What's good, family? Hopefully I can finish this video because I'm in a dead spot and it's raining too. So if this video messes up when I get to the gym, I'm going to do it again. And we're going to talk Derrick Rose, man. I just heard the sad news. In my opinion, NBA legend, future Hall of Famer, hopefully, Derrick Rose, one of the greatest on-court performers my eyes have ever seen. One of the most athletic players in the history of the NBA, the quickest on his quick twitches, that one step past people, the athleticism, the ability to get to the rim, shoot pretty reasonably when he's hot from outside. Just great basketball player. Good guy, nice guy, home guy. Came in and was drafted in the NBA, and what year was that? 16 years is 2024. So I want to say in 2005, I think, 6, something like that, when he came into the league. Maybe a little earlier than that. Not as long as LeBron. Probably 2008, I think, 2007, something like that. What's happening, man? I remember when Derrick Rose came in, Marco, when he first came into the league. It was a lot of I won't say hype because he lived up to hype coming out of Memphis. So see, I'm from Tennessee, so like I'm a big fan of the University of Memphis. I remember he played under John Calipari, I believe. Just great basketball player in college. Everybody knew he was going to be a huge process. What's going on, man? Brandy the Real, what's going on? Everybody knew he was going to prospect coming into the league. And he more than lived up to the hype for about the first 3-4 seasons of his career. And unfortunately, he had a knee injury that pretty much kind of derailed his career. And he really recovered. He had a series of injuries. I mean, just became like an injury pig. Just get him after that. Mostly kept re-injuring that knee. And sometimes his wrists, shoulders, just a plethora of just injury after injury after injury. And we were never able to see a fully healthy Derrick Rose again for the rest of his career. And we got robbed. Like I said, I've been talking about Penny Hardaway lately. His career is almost kind of like that. And then, after the injury, the Chicago Bulls I guess they gave up on him. He's missing too many games, too many seasons. So they finally just started, they traded him. He started moving around the league. Never could really find a home. Just getting floated, bouncing around the league. And unfortunately, he ended up playing in Cleveland with that bum LeBron James, that snake in the grass, that Piper, who just had him moved away. It's funny when LeBron James got his butt whooped in the finals. I laughed about that. Maybe if Derrick Rose would have been on the team, maybe he could have helped you win, But LeBron James, being the snake he is, got Derrick Rose, along with even his quote-unquote best friend, Dwayne Wade. They had a lot of guards on that team for some reason, man. But good ones, though. They were pretty deep. That Cleveland team was deep. But they just never find the chemistry because LeBron, being the selfish brick bag he is, had to make everything about himself. He dominated the ball. Wouldn't be a good teammate. All the things he did. And Derrick Rose became a casualty of that situation. And him just getting bumped around the league. Did he ever do a stint with the Lakers? I'm not trying to think. I don't think he did. I think they were trying to get him under LeBron. LeBron was there. Did Derrick Rose ever go? I know he went to the New York Knicks, Minnesota Timberwolves for a little while. And then he had kind of a resurgence there where he finally got healthy and he's starting to look like Derrick Rose again. And he got another injury. He never really made it back to the Derrick Rose that we all loved and appreciated and respected. And it's just so sad to see this guy, to see this happen. He was the one guy that I always felt like I could give LeBron and Kobe a run for their money, though. In some of those playoff runs, during those eras and stuff like that. But he just couldn't quite, he never could really get himself back in one piece again, man. unfortunate we were robbed of those years, and I wish him well in his retirement. I think he's a great asset to the NBA. He's a gift to the game of basketball, and it's sad to see him go. You just realize guys get older and they move on with their careers. I think Derrick Rose may be 35, 36 years old. So, a 16-year career more than, Isaiah Thomas and those guys. Speaking of Isaiah Thomas, that's actually who Derrick Rose reminded me a lot of. Just his body type. He was a shorter guy like Isaiah. I think Derrick Rose was like 6'1". Just same kind of guy like Isaiah, especially when he had his hair cut short. Unless you really go back and, just realize, like some of the younger guys that watch the game now, these kids remember what Derrick Rose was. I'm talking about pre-dreadlock Derrick Rose. I'm talking about short hair, low cut fade Derrick Rose. He was a hometown kid. He grew up in Chicago. I'm not sure what side of Chicago, maybe the west or south side, somewhere in the hood, one of the more rougher parts of Chicago. And coming home as a hometown kid, playing in his hometown, he just had it. It was a storybook. It was a great story of perseverance, and a kid that grew up in the hood and made something of himself, became a multi-millionaire. It's just those injuries, man. And I hope people don't let the injuries define his career. And we talk about Derrick Rose, we don't just talk about the injuries. We talk about his greatness and what he contributed to the game of basketball. So I wish him well in his future endeavors, whatever he decides to do with his life and his career. Yeah, biggest what if. You're right, man. Salute. Oh man, I think he had the fastest first step of anybody that ever played the game. Yeah, Derrick Rose had that, man. He had that cool step, man. That dude blow past you like nobody's business, man. And it's so sad, man. I hate to see this, man. But I'm gonna remember Derrick Rose for the playoff guy that gave LeBron James a run for his money in the playoffs. The guy who, if he stayed healthy, might have maybe 2 or 3 championships. Who knows? Nobody knows. I think he probably been another guy who beat LeBron James brains out in his supposedly quote unquote dominant era in his career, which we all know that's a lie. But I wish Derrick Rose well and his family and all of that, and anything he decides to do further in his career. All right, y'all. Brandon Love Sports TV. It's your boy. Yeah, he did eventually develop a jump shot. Yeah, early in his career, he was kind of a little bit more like John Morant. Early in his career, he was more of a driver. But as he got older, his jump shot began to improve. Now, he never had a great jump shot, but it did improve though. All right, y'all. I'm about to get out of here, y'all. Peace.